This week on Scotty's Garage, I've bought myself a welding table. Now I just have to build it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scotty's Garage, the world's worst welding channel. And while I've done a couple welding videos in the last month or so, my plan isn't to inundate you with examples of my bad welding. I'm just trying to upskill myself and give you guys the confidence to do the same. Which brings us to my welding table, which is the world's most unstable table. It's pathetic, so it is time for that to go. Which brings us to this bad boy. Let's have a look. Right, so we have the FXT 915. It says it there right on the box. It is about 915 mil long, 460 mil wide, and I think it's going to be the perfect little welding table for Scotty's Garage. I'd love to have one of those massive tables like Adam's got at MPW. It's brilliant, but you know, like it weighs a ton, literally. So I don't have that kind of room here in Scotty's Garage. I need something that's small, portable, still with enough surface area to get some jobs done, but something that I can move around the shop or tuck away in the corner if I don't need it. And this one, I think, will get the job done. I got it from Hare and Forbes. They're not a sponsor, but I do recognise a bargain when I can see it. This one was just $242, including GST, so good value for money, I think. So let's put it together and just see if it is any good. Right, let's crack this bad boy open. Just in case you're wondering, it is 27 kilos. I'm going to get it up here on my unofficial workbench. Ugh. And it will fit in the boot of an AU Falcon. I know that for a fact. All right, let's crack her open. All right, get rid of these, get rid of these. Throw them in the bin later. All right, off you go. Ooh, we have instructions. One page. There's a lot of words on that one page, but yeah. Yeah, no, it looks pretty simple. All right, let's work out what we have. After having a quick look at the instructions, I think this may be the easiest thing we've ever had to put together, hence the reason it is only one page. So we have 4 legs. They are quite sturdy. The table is supposed to be good for 500 kilograms. I know that sounds like a lot, but we have 4 legs, we have 4 casters, we have a packet of bolts, then we have the top, and then we have the lower shelf or tray, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, I think we just pull everything out and we start assembling. So the instructions call for a strong, sturdy work surface, which we have here. So we're just going to build it here. I've just torn open the corners of the boxes so I can get at the bolt holes. But we're going to start with the legs, and basically you just screw caster wheel straight into the leg. There we go. They have really long threads. And then we put the nut on the top side. Once you've got your casters all screwed into your legs, locking nut goes on the top side of the thread. Like that. And then you lock all your casters into place, lock your locking nuts into place. Doesn't matter which caster, they're all the same. All the legs, all the casters, all the same. They've all got brakes. And now the neighbour fires up his chainsaw. So once you've got your casters all on your legs go inside the frame, bolt from outside to inside, nut and a washer. Don't do the bolts up tight just yet. You want to leave them loose, so when you flip the table upside down you can then tighten it all and get it all level. We'll just leave them loose for the time being. Right, now that we got our legs on loosely, we can put in our shelf or tray. I say shelf or tray because it can go either way. You can either put it smooth side up and make it a shelf, but I tend to find that things slide off shelves, especially when they're on a movable trolley like this. So I'm going to put it, well, if this is the top, I'm going to put it this way up, so that way if I sit something in here, it will stay in here when I move it around the workshop. So that way, that means we're going to have to put it in that way. All right, let's do that. 2 of them, a few of them. All right. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? A second person would be very helpful at this point. But I know a trick. Because I don't have any friends, you know, Scott no friends. Anyway, because I don't have any friends, I'm going to use cable ties to hold this in place at this end. And then we can put the bolts in at the other end. Cable ties for the win. Is there anything they can't do? All right, so we'll lift this up, stick a bolt through there. Nut and washer, or washer and nut. And repeat 4 times. Now that we've got all our bolts in place, before I flip it upside down, I'm just going to loosely tighten up these. Just not going to go overboard with it. So, not using a spanner on it, just using the impact, and it's only a very light impact anyway. So. Oh look, I have one washer left. Don't need him. Right, let's get it off the table. Now that the table is upright, we could go through and try and make it level. It is close, but the point is we'd be trying to make it level on the surface we're on. We're on a garage floor, and like, I'm pretty sure this garage floor is not level, and if it's not level here, it's definitely not level over there or over there. It's a movable bench. If this was a fixed placement, then 100% you make the effort to level it all up. It'll make your life easier later. However, with a movable bench like this, it's never going to be on a level surface, so that I think is a bit of a waste of time. So we'll just lock it up into place, making sure there is, you know, downward pressure on it. But yeah, I think it's time to tighten it up and we'll pretty much be done. There we have it, our fixture table. Let's put all the brakes on. It's pretty stable. It's certainly a lot more stable than that other table was. But the best part is we have all these 16mm holes in here. Now we can use our fixture set. Let's have a look at that. Right, we have some fixtures. We also have a TIG torch holder. Once that's down, takes a bit of effort to get off, but there, that works. All right, so these are 16mm fixtures. These are 16mm holes. Now the holes aren't a standard distance apart. Like the standard distance is 50mm generally, 50 or 100mm. And these are 63.5mm. I don't know if that matters. I just thought I'd point it out because it seems to be different to all the other tables. I do like these slotted tables on the the slotted holes on the edge that allow non-standard fixtures, kind of like vices and all sorts of stuff. That'll be handy. But yeah, this box of fixtures, well, I mean, it's not cheap. It's almost $200 on its own. But it will allow me to up my welding game. So I'll be able to use these fixtures. So you've got all sorts of clamps and fittings. So like if you're welding pipes or whatever, put that in the hole, put your pipe across it and weld on your pipe and your pipe won't move. But yeah, pretty awesome, pretty excited about it. I'm really looking to up my welding game. I will not be, like the temptation right now is to just bust out the MIG and start welding on it right away. But, you know, I'd like to get a can of anti-spatter spray to spray over it before I start doing that. So for the moment, I'm going to use TIG only on this bad boy. And then later on, when I get some spray, I can, you know, protect the table with that. I don't want little beads of weld stuck to my table. But yeah, pretty excited about it. In fact, I might bust out the TIG right now and have a go. Right, while my neighbour's neighbour is cutting down a rainforest over there with a chainsaw, I'm going to have a little practice with the TIG. Might even practice the pedal as well, so I'll just have a little bit of a play here and you guys can laugh at me. well, slowly but surely I'm getting there. It's not great still, but I need a lot of practice. But having this bench and these fixtures, they're going to help lift my game. I'm just going to have to sit in here and do lots of little practice, watch lots of little videos, and get tips from wherever I can get them. I need to get some TIG gloves, I know that, so I'll get them. But yeah, really happy with my welding table. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, lots to do in here though. I would need to fix that wagon's roof. I need to get cracking on the 12s for 12K car. So much to do, and you're going to see it all on future episodes of Scotty's Garage.